Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my 2021 luxury handbag collection. I have bought and sold quite a few handbags over the years, but I really feel like I have currently all the handbags that I love and use and am just rotating through on a day-to-day basis. I really would like to keep my collection small. I've downsized it quite a bit and I'm trying to just have, like I said, a curated collection of handbags that really work for my lifestyle and suit my style and all of that great stuff. So I'm going to get started with some of the bags that I have off of my shelves, and then I'll get on to what is on the shelves behind me. So the first bag I have to talk about is my Fendi Mama Baguette. This is a vintage bag that I acquired at a local thrift shop, and it is in excellent condition. I was thrilled to get this bag for the price that I got it at, and it's a bag that I have been using quite a bit during COVID just because it's so easy to grab and go. I've been dressed pretty casually lately, and this is such a casual bag, and it's so comfortable to wear on the shoulder and holds a lot, and just can't say enough good things about it. So this is my vintage Fendi Mama Baguette. The next bag in my collection is my Celine Box Bag. This is in the black box leather with the gold hardware, and I purchased this bag pre-loved off of a website called Joli Closet out of Paris, France. I've got her just stuffed with a dust bag and her strap, and I absolutely love this bag. This is probably one of the most sort of minimal bags that just works with everything. I can wear it crossbody, I can wear it as a shoulder bag, and just a really great versatile bag, and really sort of suits my very basic wardrobe. So really love this bag. And next up, I'm going to get into my Louis Vuitton bags, starting with the smallest. This is my Pochette in the new model that I purchased. This is one of the first bags I purchased. I think I got it back in like 2012, 2013. This is a bag that I wear constantly. It's probably the most used bag in my collection. Right now I have it stuffed because I have been using it. Just took her to the grocery store. It's a great bag, again, for COVID because with the crossbody strap that I purchased separately, and I do get a lot of questions about this. This is the 12mm adjustable strap from Louis Vuitton. But when I wear this crossbody, it's just great because you can be hands-free and get easy access to everything you need. You can wipe the bag down and all of that good stuff. So I love this bag as a crossbody. I also have the original strap to wear it as a shoulder bag, and sometimes I just use this bag inside of my totes and larger bags as a little pouch, which it's kind of intended to be. It is an SLG, but I always include it in my handbags because I use it as a bag. My next Louis Vuitton bag is my Ellipse in the PM size. This is another vintage bag that I purchased off of a seller on eBay, and I got it in really great pre-loved condition. This is such a beautiful bag. It's so sort of unique looking. I've got it stuffed, as you can see, with the little pillow and the dust bag. I do that pretty much in all of my handbags. You can get a strap with this to wear it crossbody on these little rings, but I love carrying this bag handheld. Again, this is in the PM size, and I think it's sort of the perfect size for me, and I absolutely love her. My next Louis Vuitton bag is another vintage find from eBay. I purchased this beautiful Alma PM off of a vintage seller out of Japan, and she was in excellent condition. I absolutely love this bag. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think the Alma is the most beautiful handbag, one of the most beautiful handbags ever made, but definitely the most beautiful bag that Louis Vuitton has ever made. And I absolutely love this bag. Again, I got her in great condition, and she's just great as a little handheld bag. And again, she does have the rings so that you can attach a strap if you wanted to wear this bag as a shoulder bag or crossbody, but I just love this bag as a handheld bag, and I think she's absolutely timeless and gorgeous. The next Louis Vuitton bag in my collection is my Speedy 30. This is the first luxury handbag I ever purchased. I purchased it shortly after turning 40 as a birthday present to myself, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She's got a really pretty honey patina going, and haven't used this bag quite as much as of late, but I just think it's such a timeless classic bag that I will probably never let leave my collection. Just such a beautiful handheld bag. And my next Louis Vuitton bag is one that I use mostly as a travel bag. This is my GM Neverfull, and I have it with a luggage tag with my initial that I got from my friend and sales associate at Louis Vuitton, Lillian, and this bag is absolutely gorgeous. I definitely use it more for travel than I do for anything else, but when I was going into the office, this bag holds a ton. You can see I have it stuffed actually with a Samorga organizer as well as a pillow, but I like to kind of try to keep the shape of this bag as it's sitting on a shelf. And it's just a great bag that carries so much. I used to have this in the MM size, and there were times I wish I hadn't sold that because that was such a great everyday size, but I figured I really didn't need two Neverfulls, and out of the two, this is the one that I find to be the most practical for when I am traveling or going into the office because it kind of holds everything I need. And the last of my Louis Vuitton bags that was sitting on a shelf, it's not really a handbag, but more of a travel bag. This is my Louis Vuitton Keepall in the size 45 with the bandolier strap. I also have this with the luggage tag with my initials that I had hot stamped on there. And this bag has proven to be like the greatest travel bag for when I'm going on short trips or if I'm going on long trips in the car. I love taking this as a bag that carries all of my like toiletries and essentials that aren't really clothing related. So yeah, this is just a great bag, and I'm so glad that I did get it with the bandolier strap. For anyone who's considering purchasing one of these bags, new or pre-loved, definitely get it with the strap because it gets really heavy really quickly, and I only have the smallest size. I can imagine what the larger sizes are like to have to carry by hand. Love this bag, and definitely one of my best purchases from Louis Vuitton. And the rest of my bags are all Chanel. Chanel has now passed Louis Vuitton in terms of how many bags I have in my collection. Right now, the most handbags that I have are from Chanel, and I definitely consider them to be my favorite luxury handbag brand, as well as just my luxury, I guess, brand favorite out there, just because I feel like Chanel style across, you know, clothing, across handbags, accessories, even when it comes to like beauty, makeup, fragrance. There are so many things I'm drawn to with Chanel, and I just am a little bit obsessed with the brand. So I'm going to get started with this beauty. This is a vintage, I've been calling it a Diana flap, but I think it's just called a single flap. It's shaped similar to a Diana, and it just has the more sort of squared flap here. This one I did get in very vintage condition, but it had been dyed and was in beautiful condition for its age, and I am considering sending it off to leather surgeons to kind of have it reshaped a little, and I may actually dye it a different color. So that's something I'm thinking about. I don't even know if they do that, but I am going to just investigate a little bit because I love this bag, but in the color that it's in, I don't find myself reaching for it as much. So we'll see what I find out, and I'll let you know. Next up is the oldest handbag in my collection. This is another vintage Chanel bag in the black lambskin leather with the gold hardware. This is a bag that I purchased at a local consignment store and got a great price on it. It is very well loved, but she's so super soft and lovely. I just absolutely adore this bag. I think it's the Chanel Square Mini, but it is in the larger size. I've also just seen this called the Square Flap, or the single flap bag. It does just have one flap, but it's got the burgundy interior and the CCs on the top there. And this bag is just absolutely gorgeous. And what I really love about both of these vintage bags is the strap drop. It hits me at the perfect spot on my hip to wear it crossbody. And also I can wear them as a long shoulder bag. They're just really, really great bags. The next Chanel bag in my collection is my Chanel Kelly bag in the small size. This is also in the black lambskin leather, but with the silver hardware, and she is absolutely gorgeous. This is another bag that I purchased off of a eBay seller in Japan that was just in amazing condition for a great price. I get a lot of questions about the luxury consignment places that I have purchased from, so I'll leave some of the names down below. A lot of them are on eBay, but they do have an authenticity verified stamp or whatever on eBay, so definitely check those out. And this one is just one of my favorite bags, and she is in, like I said, the smaller size, but she's super cute as a handheld, and I'm getting really back into handheld bags lately. I just think they're so ladylike, and there's something so sort of special about them. So yeah, she's a beauty. Next up, I have my most recent handbag purchase, and this is my Chanel Kelly in the large size in the black lambskin leather with the silver hardware. And you may know that I used to have this bag in caviar, and that one had a little bit more wear going on, especially on the handle. This one had an absolutely perfect handle. It does have some wrinkles, and I do have it stuffed right now with a bag shaping pillow from Bag of V, just to help her kind of get back in shape. And this is another bag that when I purchased it, I got it for a great price, and I was thinking maybe I would end up sending it off to leather surgeons. I am planning to condition this and get it in the best shape I can get it in, but in the meantime, I just absolutely love this bag. And when I had the caviar, I ended up selling it for this small size, and I really missed this size, but I knew I wanted it in lambskin, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. And finally one came along, and she is now mine. So yes, that is the newest handbag in my collection and one of my favorite bags from Chanel. My next Chanel handbag is this beautiful jumbo single flap in the black lambskin with the silver hardware. This bag is in very well loved condition, and she's got quite a bit of sag on the sides just from using her. I have not babied this bag at all, and I have found this to be a great bag for just casual use, especially when I am dressed in like a heavy coat or a heavy sweater, and I just want something I can throw on my shoulder and not have to worry about the strap drop or anything like that. And so I do find the jumbos look a little better when I'm dressed more casual, so it doesn't really bother me too much that she's got a little sag. But again, something I'm considering sending off to see if I can have her restored to almost like new condition, which would be fabulous. But I think this is the year that I'm planning to invest in some of what I have and making it kind of restoring its beauty, its natural beauty, not only with my handbags, but with some of the clothes that I have and things. I'm trying to have a low buy year and not really buying a lot of things new, and really loving and appreciating and investing in what I already have to try to restore it as much as possible. So this is another bag that I think is absolutely timeless and gorgeous, and I'm glad I got it when I did. I remember paying just under $3,000, something like that, for this, and now I see them pre-loved in this condition for probably $5,000. It's crazy. So yeah, really love this bag, and definitely one of the best purchases I've made from Chanel. And my last four bags are all Chanel classic flaps, double flaps. The first one I have to show you is this beautiful tweed bag that I purchased off of another Japanese reseller on eBay, or Japanese seller, I should say, on eBay. This was in really great condition for the price that I paid, and I was thrilled to finally have a tweed bag in my collection. She was, like I said, in great condition, and she came with the authenticity card, dust bag, all that good stuff. And I believe this one also came with the Chanel box, so I was thrilled about that. And this is just a great bag that kind of goes with everything. I love the colors of it. It's just kind of a white, beige, and black with a little silver threading going through, and she is just gorgeous. My second Chanel classic flap is this one that I purchased pre-loved a few years ago. This is in the beige Clair lambskin leather with the silver hardware. This is still the least used bag in my collection. I get a lot of questions about if I'm wanting to sell this bag, since I don't use it as much as I would like, but I do love this color. I feel like it's just such a classic, timeless Chanel color, and it goes so nice with some of my Chanel two-tone shoes and all of that. But I do not get as much wear as I would like out of this bag, and I'm not thinking about selling it right now, but maybe sometime in the future, we'll see. But yeah, she's in wonderful condition, and I cannot say enough about the quality of Chanel lambskin. I know it gets a bad rap, but this bag is absolutely gorgeous, and it's over 10 years old and just stunning, even with the very sort of light, delicate looking color. So yeah, that is my second Chanel classic flap. The next classic flap from Chanel I have to talk about is this beautiful red one that I purchased pre-loved, but in also excellent condition. This one just had one tiny spot that I can hardly even see to find it, but you'll probably see it. There it is. on the bottom. So because of that, I got it for a really great price, marked down quite a bit, and I was thrilled with it since no one sees the bottom of my bag, and it otherwise was in such excellent condition. It is super soft, and I just loved the color of this. So that is my dark red Chanel Classic Flap. And my last luxury handbag is my favorite handbag in my collection, and it's none other than my Chanel Classic Flap in the medium large size in the black lambskin leather with the silver hardware. This is like my holy grail bag. I was so thrilled to get this, and I remember when I got this, I'm not sure if I ever talked about this on my channel, but when I got it, I was actually in California with my husband, and I had visited the FASHIONPHILE in Carlsbad, and I looked at a few classic flaps, but they all had a little bit of too much wear and tear, or they were too pricey. And then this one had come up on another consignment online. The price for the bag was actually better than what I was finding at FASHIONPHILE, so I ended up making the purchase, and I had to have it held because they couldn't not ship it, and so it shipped out before I got home and had to be held at a FedEx location for me to go get it. And I was really worried about it because a big purchase like that, you do want to be there to sign for it and all that great stuff. So came back, got the bag, and could not have been happier with the result. It was in really beautiful condition. I want to say this is like a 2008-ish bag, maybe 2005, between 2005 and 2008. But it was in like amazing condition, and it came as a full set, and I was just super happy to finally have the handbag of my dreams in my collection. So that is the story behind this beauty, and I absolutely love her. So those are all of the handbags that I have in my collection at this time. As I mentioned, I am really sort of at purse piece. I feel like I am very happy with the bags I have in my collection, and I may invest a little into some of my vintage bags to restore them to the best possible version of themselves that they can be. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you soon in my next one.